Hello friends, what's going on? I'm so sorry, radio silence. I know nobody likes to hear YouTubers give excuses for them not having videos for a little while, so you know what, I'm just not gonna do it. We're not gonna go there. I wanted to post a quick-ish video today, kind of like a follow-up, so to speak, on a video I posted last week. Was it last week? Was it 2 weeks ago? I don't even remember. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Basically, I posted a video very eloquently called Sephora Rewards Program is a Joke, and here's why. Talked to you guys about how for January, Sephora was promoting this reward where you could get 5, 10, or 15% off of your future purchase if you traded in what came out to be 350, 750, or 1,000 points, which could be up to $350 worth of things you've bought, $750 or $1,000. Sephora has sales here and there where things are worth more points, yada yada, but for the most part, it's sort of a 1 point per dollar thing. And I talked about how this was a complete insult for anyone. 5% off anything, that's less than tax. Like that's insulting to your customers, especially to charge $350 worth of points to get 5. I could just go on and on. We've already talked about this though. Moral of the story, Sephora has always been one that the rewards program, I've been very open and vocal about how it is frustrating to me, and it's really insulting considering that their products are mostly high-end and expensive. So posted this, and then the other day, I kind of feel like a little drama channel, but obviously this is not drama at one specific person, this is drama at a corporation, and it's to keep you guys informed so that you don't, so that you are not making the mistakes that I feel like they want you to make. So I got a message in my DMs that I want to share with you guys. I got 2 messages. First DM I got says, "Hi, I just watched your YouTube video about Sephora. Really happy you made a video talking about this. I work for Sephora and would like to remain anonymous, but your conspiracy theory is correct." I probably should have talked about the conspiracy theory before we got into the DMs. My conspiracy theory was because Sephora was posting about using so many points for such a not great deal, such a not great percent off. I mean, if it was like 1,000 points for 30% off, okay, please spend your money. But I mean, they've had a deal in the past where you could spend 2,500 points for a $100 gift card, where that to me, still not a great deal, but a better deal. And then just a 15% off, are you kidding me? You would have to spend, math, 30, 60, you'd have to spend $650 pretty much to get $100 off with 15% off. That's not a good deal. So my conspiracy theory was that Sephora was trying to get everyone to use up their points before they announced this new reward system that they were coming out with, because they wanted everyone to have lower points to start out with. This DM says that, your conspiracy theory was correct. They're redoing their rewards and want everyone to use their points. That's why they've added more options like umbrellas and scarves and headbands and hair ties. And so immediately I'm like, oh, my theory was correct. I got all excited about it because, that's awesome that I was correct. It's awesome. I'm glad that they're redoing their rewards program because they're aware that it is not good. But at the same time, I don't love that they're trying to get everyone to use up all the points that they earned with their money because they don't want them getting what they deserve out of the rewards program. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I started talking to this person and asking questions about things that they thought were happening and the other tea information that I have. They said they're redoing everything. Makeovers are about to be a paid service. You don't buy $50 worth of products to get a free makeover anymore starting soon. This actually was something that I thought was really interesting because when I worked for MAC, if you bought $50 worth of products, you got a free makeover. And so I said that's really interesting because Sephora focuses more on sales associates over makeup skills. That was the same thing with MAC. That's a lot of makeup counters and makeup stores, Ulta, Sephora. The bottom line is sales, right? So the bottom line is to sell stuff. So yeah, they want you to be able to to know basics about makeup, but being a makeup artist is not the reason you're getting hired. The main reason you get hired at these stores is because you can sell product. So that really was a bummer when I worked for MAC because I worked there because I loved the makeup, but I would get in trouble because I wasn't selling as much as I was supposed to, which really took the fun out of playing around with makeup. So then they said it's changing now. In order to perform paid services, which most stores are going to start, so like getting a makeover, you need to have a license. So they're now only hiring licensed makeup artists and estheticians and reimbursing current employees to get their license, and employees will be earning more. So it seems like now Sephora is going to have separate positions available for sales and then for artists. I think that it's really interesting, and it also makes me question stuff because like in Arizona, you don't need a license to do makeup. You need one for esthetician, you need one for hair, but there isn't one for actually being a makeup artist. So it makes me wonder what is going to happen with that. And when I said that, the response was they've already been piloting this in those states. So that means that they've already been trying this out in places where people don't need a license to do makeup. There's mixed reactions. A lot of us don't want to spend thousands to get a license that we don't need, and some of us are happy that we can focus on the makeup versus the sales. I can understand if you work at Sephora, that can definitely be frustrating. If you already know how to do makeup and it's something that you're interested in, and then you have to take the time to go do all of the stuff that you need to do as far as getting a license to do it. But it makes me wonder too, because I don't know if Sephora has commission. And if Sephora has commission, then that puts a really big damper on people that do makeup because they can't make commission because they're not selling. But then it also, does that mean that somebody that does a makeover and they're explaining what products they use and then somebody buys those products, is someone else getting that commission that technically the makeup artist sold, so to speak? It's all confusing, and I'm interested to see how it's going to go, because I've been thinking about this for a while, about how a lot of the times, unless you're hiring a freelance makeup artist, a lot of people will go to stores like Sephora, like Ulta, like a MAC counter to get their makeup done, and they'll just buy products so they feel like they're getting, it's almost like the makeover's free because you're buying all the product. I'm wondering how likely people are to pay for just getting their makeup done, and I'm wondering what Sephora will make that price be, because that can be a hindrance for both artists at like Sephora. Can make it so Sephora's not making money in that aspect, because what if the makeup artists that are working at Sephora are only getting paid per makeup like client they have? But then also it can be a hindrance to freelancers, because what if Sephora is charging like $20 to get a full face of makeup done, where a freelance artist, I charge $75, so that puts a big question mark there, you know what I mean? The other thing that I asked, because I posted this on Instagram and a lot of you guys asked me if that meant that they were going to just bottom zero out everybody's points. This person said, "I'm not sure. I hope they're not planning to get rid of them because that would be horrible." And I 1000% agree. If Sephora decided to use it or lose it with the points, I think it would be really bad. A lot of people seem to be in the same boat as me and thinking that Sephora's point system is really terrible. One of you guys brought up to me something I didn't even think of, but Sephora has this subscription box called Sephora Play, where I think for $10 a month you get 5 deluxe size samples. That's what $100 points will get you 1 deluxe size sample with Sephora's reward system. So for $120 total, which would get you 1 deluxe size sample with the Sephora rewards program, for $120 in 1 year, you can get 60 deluxe size samples with Sephora Play. That just goes to show even more. I'm actually really glad that was brought up to me, because that really put into perspective how terrible this reward system is. I'm hoping they're not going to get rid of your rewards points, because I know a lot of people like me have a really high level of points saved up because there's been nothing that has been worth spending them on. I know if they just bottomed them out, especially when they barely have any rewards ever available that are outside of just crappy samples, it would be bad. The other thing that I wanted to bring up was something else that somebody messaged me about, and I thought it was really, really, really interesting. Here's what their DM said. "I got an email from Sephora last year regarding Rouge and their different perks they could offer, including a paid membership. Looks like they are doing market research. Hope things change for the better." So I took a screenshot. She sent me the letter that she got, the email. This to me was shocking. So here's what the market research said. Let's pretend that Sephora were to offer a program where you pay an annual fee of $100 for the following benefits. Choose your own sale day. 15% off all Sephora purchases 1 day per year of your choosing. They already do over 15% multiple times a year. Free standard shipping, no minimum required. Free standard shipping. They're getting rid of, or they've already gotten rid of, I think you guys told me, they already got rid of the flash shipping, the 2-day shipping. You have to pay $15 a year for that. Sample boxes. A small box of 4 to 5 deluxe surprise samples sent to you 4 times per year. So basically the Sephora Play box 4 times per year. Personal consultation. 60-minute one-on-one consultation with a beauty advisor in your local Sephora store. You receive samples of the products recommended to you, up to 5. Totally free, no purchase required. Redeem once per year. Well, you were paying $100 to get this service. I hate when they say it's totally free. It's not. It's part of this paid program. Plus, you get to choose 2 from the following options. Partner discounts. Get special offers and discounts from partners like Dry Bar Salon, Benefit Brow Bars, spas, gyms, yoga classes, and others. These are probably discounts that they already offer. Price match 6 times per year. If another verified retailer has the same product at a lower price, Sephora will give you the difference in price as Sephora credit to use however you wish. So you don't even get the same, you don't even get the same price. So if something's on sale for $5 off, you get Sephora $5 credit. You don't even get to save the money. Skip the line. Get exclusive express lane checkout in Sephora stores. I have never been in a Sephora store where the line is more than 5 people long. And if it is, it's on a Saturday at the busiest time of the day. Sephora Valet. Drive up and pick up. Place your order online, then go to your nearest Sephora store/mall. There will be a reserved spot for you to park, and a valet will come and hand deliver your order. That's what the website is. If I order online, they hand deliver it to my door. I don't even have to get in my car. Beauty emergency, 3 times per year. When you're in a pinch and need your products fast, get your order delivered same day. Use up to 3 times per year. That I actually like, but I'm not sure how that would work unless they had Uber Sephora delivery service. How else would you get it same day? Automatic reoccurring order with 5% discount. Save when you auto subscribe. Get 5% off up to 5 of the items you use most. You can always change the delivery time frame and the products in your auto ship order. You can also text to trigger your shipment immediately or cancel if you like. Okay, so I think one of those, the beauty emergency one, is the only one that would be worth having on a paid membership. None of those are anything that I would ever use ever. Sephora already, I think, has on their website a minimum order to get free shipping, and everything on Sephora is the majority of stuff's over $50, right? So you're gonna hit that minimum. I mean, I only will shop at certain websites like Sephora if I have enough stuff in my cart to get free shipping. That's just how I roll. So it just shows me, seeing that just shows me how freaking out of touch Sephora is with their customer base and with what a rewards system should be. And it makes me sad because it shows that they're not even looking at Ulta, who we've talked about a million times about how much better their reward system is. And at this point, Ulta has almost everything that Sephora has anyways. They just don't have Melt Cosmetics was one, or Kat Von, she who will not be named, who I don't care about. At this point, it's they just clearly, I don't have hope. I have no faith if that's the message that they were sending out last year, a couple months ago. I have no faith that their new reward system, whatever it may be, is going to be a good replacement for what they already have. Before I was sent that email and that Sephora employee messaged me, I was hopeful that they were going to go in a better direction, but at this point, I just don't. I mean, I hope they prove me wrong, but right now, I just feel like that they don't. They're so out of touch with their actual core customer base. It makes me sad. But anyways, anyone else have any Sephora tea they want to share? I feel ridiculous saying that word, but if anyone else has any Sephora information you want to share with me, I would be happy to do another video on this. I am all for the brand exposure kind of aspect here. I'm definitely not into exposing actual humans, like beauty gurus and any of that stuff, but I love talking about shady shit that brands do, and not so shady shit, like good stuff too. I like talking about all of that because I feel like it's good for us as consumers, customers, to be informed about this. And this is the day and age we live in, and they need to understand, these brands need to understand that like they can't keep this shady shit under wraps. Can't do it. All right, thank you guys for watching. Love you so much, and I'll see you next time.